Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Real to Sports podcast proudly brings to you its tag team champions of the
Team champions of
world.
the
Well,
world.
six-man tag team champions of the world.
Trio.
We got the best host in the world, Big A, our road dog Cisco, and your man Young Mark. And this is Talk to Him Wrestling. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Talk to Him Wrestling. We are officially on the road to WrestleMania. It's my favorite time of the year. And as
Yep.
you all know, the first stop on that road to WrestleMania is the Royal Rumble. And what better place to break it on down than with the Real to Sports podcast? But
You
before we
better
get
do it.
anything, allow me to introduce my tag team partners for tonight. Joining us, as always, our main man, our road dog, the wrestling expert himself. He would give Jim
The,
Cornette a run for his money.
the
It's
villain.
Cisco. That's right, all the AEW fans, boo Cisco. He's just on AEW quick show. Good to see you again, my
He's a
man. Good
villain.
to see you.
The
What up?
villain is in the building.
That's
And
right.
you know it's a good day when y'all Mark ain't the villain.
I know, right?
And speaking of a man who can never be a heel, he's forever over. He's like the Jeff Hardy of the wrestling podcast business. Give it up for Big A. What's
Let's
going
go,
on,
baby.
man?
Let's go.
Yeah, the best product WCW ever created.
All right.
Randy Orton.
Yes.
Very
I can't do it
nice.
like I can't do it like Randy, but good to be
Hey,
here. Good to
man.
be here. Good to be here. Good to be here.
And I am your host for tonight. I go by the name Young Mark, no
Mr.
Henry. But
Yamarcus.
let's go ahead and get on into it, shall we?
What's up, too, Mark?
Hey, man. Hey, I
You
appreciate
baby
it.
face
I
tonight.
appreciate it.
You're a baby face tonight.
Thank you.
Cisco the only heel.
Right. That man got more heat on him than Christian.
That's crazy.
Hey, man.
Love
But
it.
let's go ahead and kick this thing off, man. Shall we? So
Philly G. What up, Philly
Philly
G?
G's in the house. What's going on,
Philly
man?
Championship Wrestling, my man. What's
There
up
is
with
no better person on earth to watch a wrestling pay per view with than Philly G.
you? Philly G's old.
Well, we're gonna start things off, man, like with the most predictable match of the night. We had Roman Reigns successfully defending his world championship against AJ Styles, LA Knight, and Randy Orton. I'm start with you, Cisco. What did you think about this match? Did it live up to your expectations? Is there anything you would have done differently? Break it down for me. And what are your thoughts on that championship match that we saw?
Uh, I think a couple of stories came out of it. Definitely still see Randy and AJ probably going at it, possibly at Mania, maybe even at Elimination Chamber. Um, listen, Roman is on the ride of his life. Um, Sometimes I hate the internet because when you see the stories,
You ain't kidding.
you always know what's going to happen. So, listen, we all know that if that man going to lose that title, it's going to be at Mania. It's not going to be at Royal Rumble. It's not going to be at Elimination Chamber. It's going to be at Mania. And, of course, more than likely, it's going to be against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. So,
Mm.
I think it was a nice, entertaining match. I will say that. They just gotta find something to do with LA Knight. They gotta find something to do with him. I see him possibly going after the U.S. title. I think the flair of LA Knight, he may be over, but I just don't think that they're convinced that he can be that guy. That guy that carries the company. Great fan favorite now. He's definitely over with the fans.
Absolutely.
But he's not more over than a Cody or a Seth. I'll even say even a AJ. He's not more over than them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Big A, what do you think about this fatal 4-way match that we have for the WWE Championship?
I think the villain got it right on, man. I think he's spot on. I can't agree with him more. This match was so obvious. We know Roman Reigns is not going to lose that Universal title. Not right now. Randy Orton, he has no build for it. AJ Styles, he has no build for it. LA Knight lost twice now. No. We all knew coming in. I mean, that match shouldn't even occur to me. It shouldn't even been on the card because we meet us three. We marks, so we know. No pun intended. But we we know what's going on. We the smart fans. We know what's going on, and that match shouldn't even occur. It was really no build in it. It was just like one of them, hey, it's the Royal Rumble, one of our biggest shows. Just put the Universal title on the line and just go from there. It really ain't had no meaning, and it was just too obvious. But all in all, throughout the match, it what it was. I don't know why people was gasping when Solo Sikoa broke up the Randy Orton pin. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Again, Roman Reigns is not. Yeah, Roman Reigns is not losing that title, but it was cool that all of them hit their finish on Roman. That was cool.
It could have been a triple threat match for me.
Absolutely.
Could have been a triple threat match, and whoever won could have fought at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. That would have been a great idea. Yeah, this match shouldn't occur. I was not fond of it, Mark. I was not. What you think of it?
Because I don't see Roman Reigns participating in the Elimination Chamber match.
No.
Oh, there's no reason.
They have to protect him until WrestleMania. Now for the World Heavyweight Championship, that's different.
Right.
But I don't even see Seth in that. He can't be in that, so I just see whoever wins.
Hold on. We gonna get there, bro. We trust me. We gonna get there. Some breaking news that broke not too long before the show. We gonna get into regarding potentially one of the matches involving the main event of one of the nights at WrestleMania. But we gonna get there.
Oh damn! Okay.
I agree. I agree with you, Big A. The match didn't really get me excited for the pay-per-view, to tell you the truth, because you kind of knew what was going to happen. You knew who was going to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was kind of cool to see all the guys hit their finishers on Roman. Because I can't recall a time where I've seen that actually happen on pay-per-view with him. But yeah, it just it was kind of like a blah match to me. Yeah. Kind of like what the Divas matches used to be back in the day, and I hate to say that about a WWE Championship match, man. But that's just what it was.
It was good to see. You hardly see something. Philly G said big news. Okay, well we'll get to Mark. Mark gonna reveal that, but it's cool to see. We haven't seen spots like that in a long time where everybody hit finishes.
On the champion too.
I haven't seen that since Vince when everybody came down and hit their finish on Vince. What was that? It was a who's the greatest superstar thing, and he called a rock bottom or Mr. Sacco, Stone Cold Stunner, Tombstone.
I think that was
called everything.
1,000 show.
That's it. Yeah. He caught it. he was catching everything. So I kind of like that spot. But the match is what it was to me, man. I mean, um, I knew AJ Styles was gonna eat that pin though.
Yeah, and
Yeah, he was.
like I said in the prediction show last week, I hope this is the start of a heel turn for AJ. I would love to see him go back to that lone wolf persona that he had in TNA and show Baron Corbin what a lone wolf persona is supposed to look like.
Ooh, shots fired.
Uh,
Yeah, shots fired big. Jeez,
hey man,
Oh yeah, I gotta talk
jeez,
about man Baron, man. He doing his
hey
thing.
man.
jeez,
Leave him alone. He doing his thing, man.
All right, I'll give you that.
jeez. Good
But
lord.
the next match I want to get to was the other title match on the card. And I have to admit, out of all my years of watching wrestling, this was probably like one of the most unique finishes I think I've ever seen. Logan Paul retains the United States Championship over Kevin Owens after KO thwarted Logan Paul from using the brass knuckles that we've seen him use in the past. KO thwarted his attempt, used the brass knuckles himself, but he forgot Eddie Guerrero's key rule. You gotta lie to the referee and make them think that you got hit with the brass knuckles instead of you actually using them. Ref caught him with the knuckles on his hand and rewarded Logan Paul with the victory via disqualification. So Big A, what were your thoughts on this match? You come away from this match like impressed? Any big takeaways? How do you feel about that U.S. title match?
Oh, this was the best. It was the best match on the card, hands down. This is the best match. This match had a fight feel too. These guys, they were scrapping, man. They was there was some stiff shots in there. There was a lot of stiff shots up in there that I seen. Logan Paul is phenomenal. He's a phenomenal athlete. This guy, if he was a full-time WWE superstar, man, he can actually he can. I would put him a flag bearer as that World Heavyweight Championship, man. I mean, the guy can talk, he can fly, he can. I mean, he can do it all, man. Uh, he's a walking advertisement, charismatic like crazy. But a professional like Kevin Owens, walking him, you can say, you can see him walking him through the match, calling spots and everything. Kevin Owens really put that match together. Oh man, that was the best match. I was impressed with Logan Paul. I'm glad that Logan Paul is still U.S. champ. Now they can have a rematch at Mania, maybe like a cage match or something big. Because we something, because I think we talked about this, Mark. That United States and Cisco, you could probably agree too. That United States title is going down the drain. It is going down the drain fast. I see why they put it on Logan, because Logan is popular. He's a phenomenal athlete or whatever, but he has to do something with it, which is the perfect person, Kevin Owens. But it needs to be showcased. That's why I say steel cage. Put it on a goddamn ladder. I don't care. You got to do something with the U.S. title. You got to do something with it, because Gunther is running away with the Intercontinental. So what you gonna do on the other mid card title? Got to do something special with it. So, but the match was phenomenal. I loved it, man. It was just a fight. That was a fight, man. And Kevin Owens is just great. He's great. What he do.
Cisco, what did you think about the U.S. title match, man? Do you come away from this match like with more respect and admiration for Logan Paul, or were you upset that KO lost?
Um, Not upset that he lost. I've I've been actually had respect for Logan Paul. I think after last year's Royal Rumble, when him and Ricochet um collided
I
in
forgot
the air,
about that. That was oh god, that was a good
one of
spot.
the best spots
Yeah,
I
bro.
think of last year actually. Um,
Jesus.
Kevin Owens definitely did. He definitely did carry the match. You could definitely tell they orchestrated a great match choreography. I give it all that. Um, I agree with with Big A's comments about this U.S. title though, because um, it's lost its flair. And one thing I give credit where credit's due. when I think of the Intercontinental title, I believe Gunther has really uh, brought it to the mainstay. Like he's brought respect back to that title. Um, U.S. title, not so much. It's like it's been flip flop. It's like the only time it really got. I want to not the only time. I want to say the last time it probably got respect was when John Cena had it. He was doing the challenges every week. I mean,
Oh
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
open challenges every
yeah,
week.
yeah. John Cena put it on the map. That's right.
Yeah. Now you really want to get a wrestler to put it back on the map. Give it to the Miz. The Miz will show you how to do it.
Yeah.
Look what he did for the Intercontinental title. Him and Dolph
You gonna
made it
trigger
mean
Big A,
something.
but I agree with you.
Him and Dolph made it something.
He
You
did.
know,
That promo on Talking Smack is forever
Yeah,
immortalized, and that was all over that Intercontinental title.
yeah, it was.
exactly.
That
So
was.
for the most part, listen, it was a great it was a good filler. It was a good filler match. Um, I just feel like they gotta put some more respect on that title. They gotta put some more respect on it, and it looks ugly. It needs to be redesigned.
Oh
You
man,
ain't
damn,
the only
that's
one that said that, man. It's like, yo,
It's ugly.
it's like a big
That thing is
eagle.
hideous.
Yeah, it's a little. I mean, I think I'm just used to it now, but
I
I get
enjoyed
it.
it.
It's like a metal. It was like a metal American flag. That's all it looks
I
like.
mean, it beats the previous design. The previous design was like a toy,
Yeah, the
Oh,
previous
with the
time.
spinner. Yeah,
I like the
not the spinner.
WCW version.
The OG WWE version of it. That joint literally looked like a
You
child's
talking about what
title.
MVP had? The MVP?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah. Now that was
yeah.
a metal.
I ain't like
That
that.
looked like
I
a
ain't like that
metal
shit.
a flag,
I like WCW's US title.
but it didn't look like nothing.
It didn't, but a little better than this old
Ain't no
Fisher Price.
WCW title better than Big Gold.
Facts.
That's the only title that's ever been good at
Yeah,
WCW.
facts.
Big Gold.
and
Uh-uh.
this
Oh,
There
what
it is.
happened? Oh,
this match was like I said, it was better than I expected. It didn't have the crazy spots I was expecting somebody to go through a table or some more weapons to get involved. Like basically like a little unnamed hardcore match. But it didn't
mm.
have that, but it was still really good. Uh, I gotta give credit where credit is due, man. Logan Paul is starting to get the hang of this wrestling thing. Like when he countered KO Swanton and got the knees up, man, it was like a picture perfect counter you see like in WWE 2K or something.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed it, and like I said, the finish was like one of the better finishes and like most unique finishes I've ever seen, and it made sense. That's
Right.
something you couldn't really say for the longest time when it came to WWE product. Like it actually made sense. So shout out to Mr. Triple H for that. That was definitely a good match. Now I have to get to what, in my opinion, was
Yeah, we want to know what you got.
the most disappointing match of the night. Philly G agrees with me because me, Philly G, and Chris, man, we were the disappointment was real. Like I legit started to fall asleep on this match. I can't even lie. The men's Royal Rumble match. I'm gonna
Facts.
start with Cisco.
The men's?
We got the men's match. The men's Royal Rumble match. I got a few questions for you, Cisco. The first thing was overall, not disclosing the winner, but overall, what were your thoughts on the men's Royal Rumble match? Was it a good match? Was it like 2015 bad? Like, how do you feel about the 2024 men's Royal Rumble?
It's trash. It's pure trash. Okay. Number one. Number one. You had no surprise entrance besides Andrade, who nobody knew who it was until he came out because he got new music. Nobody knew who it was.
True.
So it, the only good thing about it was you started with Jay and Jimmy. That was the only good thing because they planted a seed for WrestleMania. That was it. Other than that, uh, and the only thing is you didn't know if Cody was going to win. You didn't know if Punk was going to win, but you knew it was going to be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't know because Punk is coming back, but also some way somehow Cody was going to have to face Roman. Now it could have went different ways. It could have went like, okay, Punk could have won, and then they would have an elimination chamber match for the winner to face Roman at WrestleMania. But now it's the other way around, where Punk won. I mean, Cody wins. Now you have to do that for the World Heavyweight Championship. However, I was just bored out my mind. It was like watching one. It was like watching one of the Hogan Royal Rumbles all over again. I'm like,
91,
no,
91. That's your
what's
boring.
going on? And I swear before God, if that man would have came out as an entrant, I would have turned it off. I would have turned it off. You know, because we don't play with Terry. Okay, we don't even call him Hulk Hogan. We just call him Terry.
Terry.
Just Terry. Like if he would have came out, I would have been like, yo, dude, my guy, you're like almost 80. Go sit down somewhere. Go to your beach house or your store. Hell, go host something because I just was feeling it was too much Hogan for me. It was just too much. And I get it. They was in Florida. He lived in Florida. And it's just too much for me. I was like, I would just hope. I said, please don't come out. Please don't come out. Please don't come out. But I give it a 6, honestly.
I ain't mad at it. Big
6.
A, what did you think about the 2024 Men's Royal Rumble?
I'm with the villain on this. It was boring.
Okay, so we're in unison. All right. Awesome.
Here we go. Let me tell you how it was born. Jesus. It wasn't. I agree with the Andrade. It wasn't no surprises. Andrade, people didn't know him. I thought he was gonna come back as Andrade Cien Almas. That's why I knew him in NXT. On this El Idol. That's more AEW-ish. But yeah, I think he should come back as I think he should come back as Andrade Cien Almas. This guy, he ran NXT. He was great. It wasn't no sense of urgency, man. It was just like this was more like this could have been on Monday Night Raw. The way this Rumble was, it was just like that, bro. It wasn't when Sami Zayn come in at 30. Sami Zayn, not taking away from Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn is not a top guy. 30 should be like somebody like The Undertaker, or John Cena. Hell, Road Dogg, somebody that we haven't seen.
Road Dogg, wow.
You know, somebody pull a rabbit out of the hat. But this Sami Zayn, what I was gonna say, it did get exciting when I did see. I think the best, Mark, if you don't mind,
yeah,
Tampa crowd was just trash. The crowd was just
Philly G and Chris said that.
Yeah, they
Philly
were just
G and Chris both said that.
How in the world? Only time they got hyped when number 15 hit, and it was Cody Rhodes, which I do not like because why would you play Cody Rhodes' whole entrance in the Royal Rumble? He need to come out like everybody else. He come out there with the pyro. He did the whoa timing. Come on, man. This is the Royal Rumble, bro. We ain't got time for all that.
We ain't got time for all that. Casino Battle Royal. How about
he should have came out there with his little weight belt with no cape or whatever thing it is. It should just came out there like you got the pyro. It's just too much for Cody.
But also Jay did it too.
Oh, but Jay started
normally
off.
When you like the first two, it's normal like you get your full entrance.
Jay Uso got the best entrance in wrestling right now. That entrance is off the chain.
He got a crowd in the palm of his hand.
Yes. He killing it, bro. That.
You think it's better than Swerve?
Love it.
Better than Swerve?
He don't watch AEW, so I don't know if he would know.
Oh,
Prince Nana got him over.
Swerve
Strickland. Prince Nana got him.
Oh man. That's facts. I just wasn't. I wasn't interested, Mark. It was just. It wasn't. It wasn't any surprises, man. You know, and we again. We smart fans, man. Smart Mark fans. No pun intended. Again, but we every year we've seen what is this 37th Royal Rumble? I think I've seen all of them, and it's like, where is it? I mean, where's Big Daddy Cool Diesel? I mean, where, I mean, somebody, bro.
Yeah.
People was expecting to see MJF, honestly.
Yeah.
They was expecting to see.
People were expecting MJF. People were saying Okada.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was watching it, like many people, I agree with both of y'all. It wasn't nearly the most exciting Rumble I've ever seen. It was, to be quite honest with you, probably one of the most unentertaining ones in recent memory.
Yeah.
I pray to God they don't put Andrade and the LWO Legado del Fantasma feud. Please, bro. Just because he is tan and can speak Spanish, I don't mean to sound rude when I say that. But just because he is tan and speaks Spanish does not mean he need to be in that storyline.
Mark, and what I mean, sense of urgency, man, it wasn't no high spots. It wasn't none of that, man. Even
last year's was a lot better. In my opinion, it was a lot of wasted spots. Like, with all due respect, Pat McAfee and JD McDonough, what was the point of them even being in there? Like,
quote unquote rumor that he took Brock Lesnar's spot, but man, I know Brock Lesnar did what Brock Lesnar did. But I'm gonna tell you something. If we'd heard Brock Lesnar's music, that would have really changed the feel.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Piggyback off that.
Yeah.
So I saw the news outlets. So you mean to tell me that Dom.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
That Dominic Mysterio was supposed, because they said Braun Breaker took Brock's spot and he threw out everybody that he was supposed to throw out. You mean to tell me the plan was for Dom to throw Brock Lesnar out?
I've heard rumors that they were about to go into a program, either at Elimination Chamber or possibly at Mania.
That sounds crazy.
Why?
Dom throw Brock Lesnar out?
I'm not interested in that. I want Gunther and Brock. That's what I want. Gunther.
Take my money.
I ain't even gonna hold you.
That is money.
Like, and normally I love Sami Zayn. Like, normally Sami Zayn is one of the most over superstars in wrestling. But his music hitting was like the biggest letdown I think I've ever seen. But like that,
letdown like hell. I was like,
to make a comparison for those who didn't watch, but to sum up the men's match, it was quite literally the equivalent of WrestleMania 34. Like, just a letdown match after match after match, especially during that main event with Brock and Roman. It just
Triple H just played it too safe, bro.
They should have.
He just played it too safe, man.
I would have put Trick in.
See,
I was waiting. Yeah. We were waiting for Trick, especially when Carmelo came out. We were all expecting, like, okay, where's Trick? He never came. But I do have to give credit where credit is due. My big positive takeaway about this match, and you talked about the negatives, Braun Breaker looked good.
He did.
Braun Breaker came in there like a man with his hair on fire.
Put him in the main roster. Now,
Braun came out there and did his damn thing. He was like,
man, he Kurt Angle mixed with
Goldberg. Right.
Jeez, you see how fast he hit them ropes? I was like,
he was a man on a mission.
Oh yeah, he fast.
His spear is deadly. It's deadly.
And he fights like his uncle. He fights like his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say that.
I just wanted to give credit to Braun because Braun did his thing, but I was let down, man. It was like no Kofi spot, no big return.
Right.
Just
Kofi he about to be eliminated, but he don't get eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
It was just
none of that.
It was
none of that. I didn't really want to see it anyway, but you know, what was it? 28th, Omos.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro, but I have not been more disappointed in a superstar, I think, in my entire career of watching wrestling.
Omos.
Like, Omos just bores me. He
Omos.
hasn't really like improved or gotten over since he's been here. Not even
No,
MVP has been able to save him.
no.
Omos.
Like to think
I,
this man had a whole storyline program with Bobby Lashley after the breakup of the Hurt Business. He wrestled Brock freaking Lesnar, and he's still not getting over with the crowd.
Brock put him over in that match.
he is
Brock
our
was putting him over.
Dante. That's who he is.
Yeah. I seen that guy in real life at a Monday Night Raw. Jesus. He is a monster.
Wait, so
Holy
host,
shit.
well, Big A,
Yes,
let me
sir.
ask you this:
Yes, sir.
Is it an overreaction to call Omos the 21st century version of what's my man's name that fought Undertaker at that WrestleMania in Vegas with
John
Hogan?
He just said it.
Yes,
John Gonzalez?
Elegante.
is Omos the 21st century version of that?
Yeah. Yeah. Omos, even when he's with AJ Styles can carry him. It's just
I forgot about that too.
he's just big. He's just big, yo. Like he's just big, but he just can't. I don't know. Big guys like that, he just can't grasp it. Like I seen that kind of just I seen R-Truth come out. R-Truth was funny, but this is
R-Truth tried
now.
to save the match. I can't
Yeah.
lie. R-Truth spot low key was like the most entertaining part of the match.
But we don't need that entertainment right now because they put R-Truth in the 20s.
He
Why?
has the number. He's number one in the merch now. He's number
True
one.
that, sir. Yeah. He's
Right.
funny, man, but it's just the wrong timing to be funny. This is down to the like final 6, 8, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to get serious. And R-Truth come out there, he saves JD McNuggets and
Only for a homeboy to get speared out of his shoes and
Did he?
immediately.
woo, that was a spear, bro. Yo,
But my next question for the two of you guys.
Barbara
This
Walters.
is some news that broke before
Okay.
we came on the air.
Okay.
If you remember, the last 2 men in the match were
Mhm.
Cody and Punk.
Mhm.
Punk was my pick to win when we did our prediction show because I wanted to set up the storyline with Seth Rollins.
Mhm.
Dave Meltzer reported, and also ESPN, the Bleacher Report reported it as well. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk tore his triceps and will be out the next 4 to 6 months.
Dang.
So,
Got to be more.
Shit.
yeah, it's looking
What?
like I don't know what they're gonna do with the World Championship now. Because Seth is injured, but the main match that would have got him there would have been the match with Punk because of that storyline. But
He tore his tricep in the Rumble?
yep,
So then we're gonna have
and
Gunther.
Damn.
Gunther's
and
gonna.
for those who don't know, this has kind of been a recurring theme for Punk since he returned to wrestling. Because like almost every time he had a match in AEW,
Damn.
he would get hurt. He won the world title, was hurt, was out for like a year, came back, won the title again, got hurt again at All Out. At All in London before he got fired, was out more times. So it's just like at this point, Cisco and Big A, is it time for Punk to just go ahead and hang him up?
I would rather see Punk maybe be in a commissioner role. Maybe it is time because you've got nagging injuries, and I mean let's be clear. When you start your career in places like Ring of Honor, I'll even say ECW, the wear and tear that you put on your body creates long-term issues. Having those ladder matches, those any anything counts, anything goes matches, count or false count anywhere matches. We prime example. Look at Mick Foley, and look at Terry Funk, and look at the damage it has done to them. God bless the dead when it comes to Terry Funk, but even Mick Foley can barely walk now.
Yeah, true.
He walks with a cane, I think, or a walker or something. Like it's that crazy, and so if Punk won't stay with them, first of all, I think Punk came back because they're gonna put him in the Hall of Fame. That's number one.
I think he
But
came back because he ain't had nowhere else to go.
that too. However,
Oh, there go
I
Mark Stern.
I know for a fact Paul is the one that reached out to him. He saw what was going on, and as a wrestling lover, you don't want to see one of your fellow men who has so much influence and impact in the industry. You don't want to see him go down like that.
Mm.
You don't want to see. Listen, they've been screaming CM Punk name for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, every time that man debuts somewhere, it is the noise level is through the rafters. So I think just as Stone Cold did, I think he could have a couple of spots here and there, but I think it's time. I think it's time to hang it up. I think it's time to hang it up.
For
That's
CM
just my
Punk?
Big A, what do you think? You think given his recent rash of significant injuries like these, broken foot, torn triceps, torn biceps, like these aren't, quick little injuries you can quickly recover from. Like he's going in for major surgery each time. Like what do you think? You think it might be time for him to call it a career?
It could be. I think what CM Punk is 45, 46 years old, something in that range.
47.
47. Yeah, it's time. Wear and tear on your body. He's a great announcer. He can go into announcing. He's great at that. Yeah, it's about time for him. And as far as the world heavyweight title, it's gonna probably take a major backseat now. Now you really got no choice but to put it on Drew McIntyre. I mean, who else gonna carry this load unless you build a new star? But who?
But that's the thing with Drew. Drew's contract is about to be up pretty soon. So
Well, there you go. You go with Gunther.
Listen,
yeah, I agree with that. I would put it on Gunther.
Ultimate
What's up,
Warrior.
Jack? Jack the
Listen,
director.
What's going on?
Ultimate Warrior, right?
I'm sure it's time.
When he fought Hogan.
Keep seeing
Even though
him
Hogan
exactly.
Even though Hogan was going to do a movie, they took a chance and they put both titles on him. But what happened? Of course, he gave up the IC title and just kept the world title. That's the only scenario I see working for this title right now. Gunther, it's time for even though what's his name? Roman. Even though Roman is a heel per se, it's okay to have two heel champions. I don't even think Gunther's going to be a heel. I think he's more of a tweener. Because he still came out there when he approached Seth. He had what's their name? What's his crew name?
Imperium.
He had Imperium stay back. He went in there like a man, shook that man's hand. He talked his crap, but he still shook his hand and then left. I think they're trying to make Gunther. They're going to try to make Gunther something else.
Jack.
I agree, Jack.
I agree.
As long as it's not Damian Priest, please. I don't.
Damian Priest. I can't see Damian Priest as a world champ, bro. I just can't. Like I don't know. It's something about him. I know he's Senor Money in the Bank, but I can't get behind him being world champion. It just, I don't know, man. He's just like a mid-carder, man. Like he's just a mid-carder to me. Braun Breaker would be a pretty decent world heavyweight champion, but not yet, not right now. You can't just throw the belt on him right now. That's a big step to carry. Listen, it's only two guys to me that's going to carry that world title right now. Either you give it to Drew McIntyre or you give it to AJ Styles.
AJ's exclusively on SmackDown, so that.
Oh, is he? So in that case, you gotta go.
I didn't stop Kurt Angle back in the day.
Very, very true. Very, very true. Yeah, facts. Keep Priest out of there. He said keep. No, it's not gonna. No, exactly, bro. No. You're right, Jack. Yeah, man. like I say, man, somebody big needed. Rollins can't do it, and Punk can't do it. In order to keep that prestige for that world title, you have to have a star. You have to. And next man up is Drew McIntyre. Who else?
But his contract is up.
What you gonna do? Bring Bobby Lashley and the Pride over? You can't do that because they're feuding with New Testament.
I'm not disagreeing with you about Drew. I would love to see Drew have a title, but
I don't.
Like I said, real life politics are coming into play, bro. My boy contract about to be up pretty soon. But do you agree? Do you think they got it right with having Cody win the title? Win the Rumble. Do you think that was the right decision, guys?
Yes and no. I'll say yes because he gotta finish the story.
Yeah.
He's gotta finish the story. But I also say no because either way, he was gonna have to. Either way, it was destined for him to get a title shot. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, CM Punk could have won. It's just that they would have to have a multiple person match for the number one contender for Roman. I think that would have been more entertaining as a match because I feel like he got to finish the story, but it's like now it's just like with Daniel Bryan. When Daniel Bryan had how they kept giving him so much pushback and then you finally get the chance, but now you got to fight. Pretty much, you got to fight Evolution just to win the title, and that put him over just that much. So I feel like they could have did the same thing with Cody. It is recycling, but you still could have did the same thing.
I'm going to agree with something Cisco said too. I'm agree with that, but I think it's a yes or no. It's a yes because here it is. WWE knew they fumbled the ball last year by not putting the title on this man. They fumbled, so now they're trying to recover. You can tell that they're trying to recover now, and now they're trying to put the title. They're gonna put the title on him. That's fine and dandy, right? Okay. He said, "I'm sticking to Cody." Plays himself when Cody plays like that. Back in the day. Whoa! Yeah, I think that the Cody situation right now, it would probably be best for business right now because he's one of the most over guys in WWE. But also got a problem with WWE. They don't make stars. This could have been an opportunity with somebody like a Braun Breaker. I wouldn't say Carmelo Hayes yet. He's a little green still, but definitely like a Braun Breaker. Somebody, bro. We need new stars in the WWE. We got the same old. Oh, Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
Word.
So okay, wait. I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Would you say that? Because I gotta say this. I mean, I feel like they make stars when they send their main stars down to NXT. Because listen, NXT still got the same. They got the same TV deal as everybody else. Mm-hmm. They got a 2-hour show. Mm-hmm. There is no competition for their show and their time slot. There's competition more so on Fridays with that crap Rampage. That's a whole nother story.
Hey.
That's another story. I said that's another story.
Don't do Jeff Hardy and them like that.
Rampage.
Tell it.
Collision is
Jeff Hardy on there. It ain't
Collision is good. I'll watch Collision.
Collision was better when Punk was around.
Really?
Carry on.
Yeah, that is true.
Obi Femi. Yeah. Obi Femi. I like Jack, yo. Jack, the director. Yeah, Jack is on today. I like Oba too. He's a beast.
But yeah, I just think that
Domination.
I think. I mean, I don't think that's making that's part of the process of making them stars when they send people like a Becky Lynch who fought Tiffany Stratton.
Wait till we get there. But okay.
Who else? Like a Baron Corbin, who's down there now. You know what I'm saying? But
he's great. He's great in NXT right now.
NXT has made stars, Cisco, and I'll give you credit. I think probably the biggest person that benefited from it, ironically enough, is no longer with the company, but look what it did for Mandy Rose, you know what I'm saying, in her career going back there. So
yeah, it didn't work with Dolph Ziggler. No.
Nah.
It didn't work. It didn't work with Dolph.
It worked a little bit with Finn. He's
still hell yeah. It worked tremendously with him.
Dolph is still the GOAT.
That's what he started doing in 1916.
Dolph Ziggler still has the greatest cash in as far as a pop.
He got the world title. Yeah.
For a pop.
Yeah, that was high. I remember that. I popped hard.
That was in Jersey. That was in Jersey. The day I
popped for that one.
That pop was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I popped for
that.
I'm
sorry, I'm just biased. I'm a Dolph Ziggler fan.
I like Dolph. I like Dolph, man. I like Dolph too.
You gonna watch my TNA?
Chris loved Dolph. Chris is a big Dolph Ziggler fan, bro.
Oh no, host, you don't know. Oh, you trust me. Oh, trust me. Philly G can attest to it. You don't know how much of a fan that man is of Dolph.
That man loves Dolph Ziggler, bro.
Dolph Ziggler could have been our Shawn Michaels. Could have been.
Could have been.
But they didn't know what to do with him.
That's some big shoes to fill with the Heartbreak Kid. But
yeah.
I think if anybody gonna do it, he could. He could have. The Rumble we need stars, man. I hope Triple H next year get some of this young talent, man. I'm tired of seeing the same old point at the dang WrestleMania. If it's Cody, Punk, McIntyre, Brock, and somebody, we need somebody new. I think the Royal Rumble should be able to start to help stars, man. I mean, we got
how it used to.
Yeah, man. We need new stars badly. As you can see, CM Punk, a huge mega star, hurt. Brock Lesnar, huge mega star, allegations, he's out. You know, Seth Rollins. Well, I don't know what's actually going on with that, but I mean Brock Lesnar, but he mega star still. He's out. Seth Rollins, injured, mega star, out. You know, and one thing I just say about the Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble, is one thing I'm glad they didn't do is put Hall of Famers in and these old 80s wrestlers, Sergeant Slaughter walking down there.
The Rock and Roll Express are still going strong, man.
They all in AEW, so you can't use none of them.
Hey, look, bro.
Mark Henry and Big Show.
Hey, Mark Henry and Big Show don't even wrestle no more. But
Edge.
But the Big Eight, you mentioned how the men's division, a lot of the top stars are injured, and we broke down the disappointment of the men's Royal Rumble. One of the top stars in the women's division is currently hurt right now, that being Charlotte Flair.
Yes.
But boy, this one, the match of the freaking night right here. I say the best for last, ladies and gentlemen. The 2024 Women's Royal Rumble. Easily the best match on the card. Easily the best Women's Rumble of all time. And it's quintessentially what the Rumble should be about. Now, Cisco, I'm going to start with you, bro.
Yes.
What was your favorite moment in the Women's Royal Rumble match? You got many to choose from, my friend. Have that.
Black excellence. That's all I'm gonna say. To see Jade and Bianca standing toe to toe, face to face, I got chills because it was crazy. Like
I got more than chills.
I had a feeling that Jade was coming out. I had a feeling she was coming out. Oh yeah.
Somebody predicted that on Thursday. If you watched
the prediction
show,
I had a feeling. I said Jade's coming out tonight. I don't know why, but I just felt it. But
I call that one.
There's a couple of things I took from the whole ordeal. Number one, I love the fact of Jade and Bianca. Now the question is, are they going to have a story against each other, or are they going to have a story with each other? Bianca's having issues with the damage control. You know, who knows? You might put
Hey,
Jay.
Jack, I did too.
May see Jay tagging with her.
Oh, Jay,
Don't know
man.
yet. I'm just, just saying.
Jay is God dang, Jay.
Nia Jax dominated.
She did.
I was very
She
proud of
did.
her. I was happy for her because she's gotten so much slack over the years about being clumsy and just not and being a botch queen. But last night really showed that she could be dominating. It really showed that. So that impressed me. Um, the only thing that bombed about it was the fact that when the NXT people was there, nobody knew who they were.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody knew Roxanne Perez. Nobody knew Cora Jade. Uh, they knew Tiffany Stratton, and that's just because she's been on Raw as well. But they didn't know they didn't know majority of the females there. And I will say, I'm very happy for Bailey. Very happy for Bailey.
My pick.
I feel like Bailey is the workhorse out of the whole four horsewomen. She was always the underdog, or she was always the one that you did that you wanted her to win, but because of her physique or because of her style, you was like, I don't know if she'll win. But
Right.
she
Because
won.
of Triple H.
Right. And she's about to turn face again because without a doubt, she's gonna go after Io Sky. She's gonna go after her.
I
She's not
know
gonna
it.
go after Rhea.
Told you.
She's gonna go after Io Sky.
Yep.
And I'm here for it. I'm an Io Sky fan, but I'm here for it. And I wouldn't mind Bailey getting the title back. I wouldn't mind. I don't really see them doing much with Io Sky. Like you just hanging with the Kabuki Warriors and y'all just having a good old Japanese time. Like, okay. We get it. Like y'all
That's not EO's fault though. I mean,
no, it's not Io's fault.
they ain't built no contenders for her yet. You know.
That's a
He said,
booking
I know
fault.
y'all covered the
It's
men's,
just
but
a
want to
booking's
twist
fault.
that
And
chance.
they're a part of damage control. That's it. But
I agree. Yeah, we did say Trick.
But they about
Yeah,
to
we
kick
did
out.
say Trick, man. I would love to see Trick up in there. That'll hype the crowd. Because that crowd was so dead, he would have woke them up.
No, they're definitely gonna kick her out. She's gonna become, who she is. She might even go back to being a hugger. Who knows? But with her becoming this, I wouldn't mind seeing a certain somebody come back and be her
Who you have
partner.
in mind, Chief?
Wouldn't mind seeing Mercedes.
Oh no, bro. Word on the street is she headed to that wrestling company you like to hate on a lot.
I don't hate on them. I hate Tony Khan. Tony Khan is the devil. Okay.
Oh my god.
Y'all
He
want to
did
talk
nothing
about?
to you, Cisco.
They talk about Vince. No. Tony Khan is a blithering. He's a blithering idiot. I can't stand. Like when he
Don't do
comes
that
out
man
there,
like
he be
that.
like, "This is what we're doing." I be like, "Yo, shut up. Let the people wrestle, and let the rest let the people who know how to make story. Like Young Bucks know how to make a story. Okay, let's be clear. That whole Bullet Club story that was very much influenced by Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. Like as far as like transcending it to where it was at its highest. That was them. Let them do the storytelling and just make your money. Just write checks. That's it. Just write checks. Stop trying to imitate.
That's
Stop
right. Them
trying to
little checks.
imitate what Vince was when he was Mr. McMahon during the Attitude Era.
Oh my
Stop it.
God.
Because
No
that's what he did.
chance.
Yeah. Stop trying to be the no chance guy. Oh wow. Oh wow.
I think Big A dropped out. Oh snap.
Oh wow.
But yo, Cisco, how did you feel when Jordan Grace came out, man? Because I absolutely lost it.
On camera.
Now, you want to talk about surprises.
I did not see that coming, bro.
I didn't see not near. I didn't see. Listen, I didn't see. The only thing I did anticipate was Naomi. That is the only person
Yeah.
I said, okay, she's gonna come. I didn't. Jordan Grace was the last person. Any matter of fact, anybody from TNA, because I think I've expressed to y'all before that I feel like TNA has the best women division. That's
Oh,
just
Without
me.
question.
absolutely.
Without question.
When I
20
seen
years strong.
her, I was like, wait a minute. And then she had the TNA belt with her.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, wait a minute.
Forbidden Door.
I said, wait, what's she doing? I said, did she jump ship? Like I'm thinking of Alundra Blaze again. Like, oh my God.
Oh,
She about to put the TNA title in the garbage can.
Oh God, damn!
I was like, what
you
happened?
trying to kill the company right when they just
You ain't
relaunched, bro.
kidding. That's
Then,
that's a hell of a booking right there.
but then it was
Whoa,
somebody else that came. It was somebody else that came from TNA. Who else came
Well,
from TNA?
Mickey competed a couple years ago with the Knockouts title.
No. This on this Royal Rumble. Who else? Somebody else came out from
got
TNA.
a question for y'all.
No, you know what it
Jack got a
was? They
question.
mentioned that
I think.
They mentioned Naomi
Yeah.
wasn't TNA. Okay, that's what it was.
Okay,
They mentioned that. I should have
AJ
known something there
AJ
because
Styles return. Oh yeah, he's Mr. TNA, no doubt. I agree
Well,
with that.
they semi
I
did it when they let him do a video package for TNA's anniversary show not too long ago. But I wouldn't be mad at it.
not either. I feel like he should be. I feel like they should let him come back at least for a pay per view. At least
Yeah.
for a pay per view. Like if there was no trust and believe. First of all, there wouldn't be no TNA without Jeff Jarrett. That's number one. However, there definitely would not be a TNA without AJ Styles. It TNA is the house AJ Styles really built.
Facts.
It's the same way with Ring of Honor. We could say that that's the house that Samoa Joe, CM Punk, uh,
Nigel McGuinness.
Nigel McGuinness, uh, even Seth Rollins when he was Tyler Black.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people put their hand or or Loki, him too.
Yeah.
You know, ECW could say, "Oh, Sandman franchise Tommy Dreamer." We could say them three about
I would
ECW.
say Dreamer and RVD. But Big
But as
A.
Hmm.
father of ECW, I
Yeah.
would have to say Tommy Dreamer franchise. I would have to say four people, in my opinion, as like a Mount Rushmore of ECW would be Tommy Dreamer franchise, Raven, Sandman, as like
No,
the
no
people,
RVD.
the forefathers of the whole hardcore.
I'm gonna let him live. Big A.
Let me live
Damn,
today.
you got to put RVD there. This is the most over guy in ECW history.
I will put R. Okay, if we could put a fifth person, I'll put
Shane
RV.
Douglas got to get out of there. He was just the first ECW champion. That's all he
Who?
did.
Shane? You said get Shane Douglas out. You
Yeah, he got to
crazy?
get out of here. Not over RVD.
I
RVD
agree
was
with Big A.
super over.
He
I
was.
agree
Mega
with Big
over.
A.
That dude took that. He wasn't even world champ. He was just TV champion, and he was more popular than the world champ.
RV, but franchise turned the NWA belt into the ECW belt.
He did. He did.
He said you could
He did.
have this crap
He
and
did.
create the Extreme Championship Wrestling belt. Now, and the only reason why we put Tommy Dreamer on there is because Tommy Dreamer just was loyal. He was loyal, but he was the heart and soul of ECW.
Without question. And
Tommy Dreamer
that's why I hate
sucked.
Zack Ryder to this day. But Big
Yeah,
A,
Tommy Dreamer sucked.
what were your thoughts on the 2024 Women's Royal Rumble match? Do you agree that it
Great
outshined the men's?
Rumble. Oh yeah, great Rumble. Spots. I've seen spots. We seen new feuds. We seen it was great to see Naomi. She got a great reaction. She was
That was
holding
the
back
only reaction of the
tears.
night.
Yeah, she was holding back tears, and it was good to see her. We talked about the glow, like, oh my god, here come the glow. But it was good to see it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You a glow hater, bro.
Yeah, nah, I'm a glow believer now. It was
Oh,
good.
oh,
It was
now
good
you
to see that.
believe. All
Yeah,
right, Coach Prime. Now you want to believe.
yeah. See, I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
It just killed me how they thought like they tried to play
Liv
stupid.
Morgan,
Like we didn't know
Papa
what the
30.
music was. They tried like Michael Cole tried to play dumb. Like,
Yeah.
wait, what's this?
When I
What's
seen
going
that,
on?
I was like, oh, she's back.
And see,
Here we go.
if she would have did Wrestling Flow's theme song for her, that would have been believable. But yeah,
This was
I
right.
agree.
This was good. I mean, because people know her for that gimmick, so that's good. And Jack just said about Liv Morgan at 30. That was, I mean, that's cool because she's been gone for a long time.
She got a pop too.
She got a pop.
I ain't gonna hold you. It was like a split moment there where I was legit thinking she was gonna win. Cause Liv Morgan's like never say die, like low key Darby Allin of the women's division type style lately. I think would be the perfect foil for Rhea Ripley.
Right, cold and hit it.
So,
but
what you thumbs down for, Cisco?
Liv Morgan. Boo.
She's from Jersey though.
I don't care.
She getting better. But I do like
injury prone.
She is injury prone. Yeah. She be taking risks. She be taking hella risks.
I want to see her as
negative. The only negative I had from this match was why the hell did they put Valhalla in there? Like, just why?
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Valhalla didn't add anything to that match.
And then Truth came in and was like, and then Adam Pearce was like, "You in the wrong, you in the wrong Rumble." I was like, damn, it was okay, man. She's not that good. Yeah, she's not that good, but she tries. She gives an effort. She gives effort. I think this is what I think with this Jade Cargill thing. I don't think she should feud with Bianca just yet. I think she need to go. I think she need to feud with Nia Jax. She need to feud with Nia, and then go. She need to go. She need a starter kit, and Nia has been pretty decent. That match recently with Becky Lynch was great. That was a good match. She needs a feud with Nia to get her started, and then Bianca. Bianca is your money match at Mania.
Yeah, that can be WrestleMania next year.
That's that too. I mean, you don't necessarily have to pull the trigger yet on that. Let her go through some feuds. Let's see how she is in the ring. Let's see how she is as a promo.
See how she is in the ring and in a promo. Did you not see any of her work in AEW?
I'm talking about WWE style.
I mean, yeah, she just can't use profanity as much, but she can talk.
Sure. Yes.
And she can go.
Yeah, but can she go WWE style?
Yeah.
Considering
she was trained by Mark Henry and Cody,
Mark Henry.
No, I don't think Rhea should drop the Jade. No. I personally think I agree with host, Big A. I think Jade should start off in that feud with Nia just to get herself over with the WWE crowd. Because again, you have those purists. I used to be one of them, where you don't really know the world of wrestling outside of WWE. So getting her over with Nia, because if nothing else, Nia Jax can get a superstar over. That'd be a good starting feud if you're gonna put her on the main roster. I low-key thought they were gonna put her in NXT first. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah. Her and Bianca, you see, you can't just jump to it right now, Mark. I think it'll be a bad thing. They need some build. Like, we need to build. Why are they feuding, first of all? But I think I told somebody, like, if Jay come out there and cut a promo and say, yeah, I'm the best, I'm the this, and I'm the that, and then you know how Bianca come out there and say, ho, girl, hold up, all that, and they go back and forth like that. That can start a feud. But not right now.
Yeah. This is why I wish WWE was TV 14 still. Just so Jade can like truly be Jade.
Yeah. We can actually get that at Elimination Chamber. go through a little bit odds and ends with Nia, and then elimination chamber. You can start a little bit of something with Bianca to enough to get you, into Mania, because we already know them tickets already sold with them two. Everybody want to see that. That's like a dream match. Two athletic black women. Yeah, that's a dream match already, because they don't really need too much of a build, to be honest with you, because they both athletic specimens. So why not just give a little bit, put a little seasoning on it, and let it go? But to get back to your question, Mark, the women's rumble was great. Bayley was my choice to win because it's only right, because they're turning her into a baby face, and they're slowly breaking her away from Damage Control. And what if I was going to book it, I will book it as EO being the leader, kind of controlling Damage Control behind behind Bayley's back, because she's the champion. It's kind of like she's the macho queen, kind of like that. She's like controlling things like from behind, like she's controlling Damage Control to get to fight against Bayley, and Bayley is kind of like a loner. And then they're gonna jump her, and then she's gonna get some babyface sympathy, and all in all, at Mania she wins the belt. So that's an easy story to write.
You don't think Dakota Kai is actually gonna be the leader?
No, because I think only EO, because she's the champion.
Okay.
It only makes sense for she the champion. Dakota should be the leader, but EO is the champion, so they're gonna kind of like do what she say, and kind of like throw. They're gonna throw like they're just gonna throw any kind of stuff at Bayley to kind of like stop her from going to Mania for getting that title. To the point where we're gonna get close to Mania, they're gonna put her out, or they're gonna probably beat her up really good, and then we're gonna get the babyface sympathy, and then she's gonna come back, and she's gonna be babyface. She's gonna win the title, but throw babies in the air. That's an easy story to write. The bill was the Rumble. I'm the baddest. No other storyline needed. The crowd loved it. Yeah.
I don't disagree. I would just say hold off on that match until next year. Just because, like, I feel like you can make so much freaking money from that.
Oh hell yeah!
It could literally be I'm not even exaggerating. Jade versus Bianca could be the women's version of John Cena versus Batista. You tease it for years, it never really happens, but then when it finally does happen, like, you're on the edge of your seat, anticipating it. I would do a slow build with that match, like let them run into each other a couple of times, maybe exchange a few words, but I would wait at least until Mania 41, if not maybe Mania 42, before I do that match.
Two things, and I'm going to say real quick is I'm not trying to down. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not trying to put injuries on anybody, but it's a good thing that Charlotte Flair is injured and not there. Woo! Because she would have took a lot of the spotlight from these young, like Jordan Grace and Naomi, and she would have took a lot from that. And then number two, man, I know it's 2024, but my pick to win the Women's Rumble next year is Tiffany Stratton. She's off the chain.
Yeah, she can go.
She can go, bro. She is great in the ring.
I'm picking
Tiffany Stratton. Jade. Jade will be women's champion before that.
2025 Rumble predictions.
She'll be women's champion before that, but Tiffany Stratton is just, that girl is phenomenal. She's athletic. I mean, former NXT Women's Champion. She can talk. She got the look. I like her. She's kind of like a little Charlotte Flair a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just hope she don't get pushed that much. But yeah.
Facts. Right.
But that, ladies and gentlemen, was the 2024 Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Before we get out of here, Cisco, what on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the overall show?
7.
Okay. Big A, what would you give it?
I'm gonna go with the villain. I'm gonna say 7 too, man. Wasn't all that. It felt like a Monday Night Raw.
Damn. I'll give it a 7.5 simply because the women's match was great and the KO Logan Paul match was great. It got let
Yeah.
down by the men a little bit, but wasn't completely terrible except for that men's rumble. That was
Right.
but yeah, that's our show for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you hanging out with us, covering the Royal Rumble. If you like what we do, if you like wrestling, give us a like, give us a subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss another episode of the Real to Sports podcast. We're back tomorrow to cover the NFC and AFC championship games and go ahead and preview the Super Bowl. And ladies and gentlemen, let me be the first to tell you, I have a lot to say about the AFC championship game. A lot of people in this industry want to be real and want to have what we call a shoot in wrestling terms. Ladies and gentlemen, I guarantee you tomorrow is going to be a shoot. You don't want to miss it.
Hey, Jack, man, appreciate it. We appreciate you, Jack. Hey, Jack, you have a great wrestling mind, and we hope to see you more and more. We do cover sports as well, football as well. So I hope if you're a sports fan, come on back, like Mark said, come on back tomorrow, man. But hey, again, man, thank you so much for that, brother. Thank you so much.
We definitely appreciate it.
Hey, anything you post, man, anything you put on there, man, I'll try to, because just because you're not on the show, you still part of the show. And that's why everything you put, I put out here. So thank you for all your input, brother. Thank you all for
yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. I got that whole thing in me. Go ahead.
It ain't no thing. Big A, you got anything you want to tell to the people?
Oh, man, again, man. Hey, man, I just thank the villain, man. I thank the villain for stopping by, man. Bearded Wrestling Podcast. You can catch him over there on Facebook, man. Bearded Wrestling Podcast. Man, I'm telling you, man, that brother right there is a smart dude, man. I'm telling you, I like the way he books. That's why I give him the name The Villain, man. I like the way he books, man. So WWE needs to hire that guy immediately. Immediately, man.
Yes,
whoever.
AEW definitely needs to hire me. Definitely.
Cisco is the villain. Now he just got the nickname. He came in with the Marty Scroll shirt on one day. I was like, yeah, that dude's a villain. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. So no doubt, man. Again, Jack the director, appreciate you, man. Appreciate all the love, man. Again, we are so glad to see Cisco again. We're gonna catch him. We could do another. We could do Elimination Chamber. Mark, we're gonna host it.
Mark, we're gonna. I ain't waking up until 5 a.m. to watch that joint.
Oh hell no, I can't do that, bro. I can't do it, bro.
Watch it at 12 o'clock. Like
oh man, we appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you. We will be back for Hell in the Cell.
Hell in the Cell.
No, I mean Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber. But again, man, and I appreciate Young Mark, man. I'm telling you, the host, I appreciate him, man, for doing a great job today. And I'm gonna stop talking. You end it, Mark.
Hey, man, that's our show. Y'all know the motto around here. Please be safe and stay safe. We out of here.
We out.